Being a single mom is a tough job. Raising kids on your own while balancing a full-time job can feel impossible some days. Well, a new book understands your struggles, and it's here to help. It's called My Calendar is Written in Crayon. We've got authors Liza Garcia, Shirley and Abby Brundage joining us now with their advice. And this is part of your series of books, What Matters Most of All, right?
It is. It's the first in the series.
And why did you think it was necessary to come out with these?
Well, we came out strong with these ideas of advice that we've been giving moms on our own anyway. And as I've been talking or working or really just being a mom, you talk to other moms and you share stories and advice. So we thought we'd put it in a book.
Well, let's put out some advice right now, shall we? As a single mom, working mom, how difficult is it for you? And what's the biggest piece of advice you could give to a parent?
I think I heard some advice one time from Nora Roberts about, how to figure out fitting everything into your life. And she said, you're always juggling balls, and you figure out which ones are rubber balls and which ones are glass balls. The rubber balls can bounce and go away, and they won't matter. But the glass balls are the things that are really important, and those are the ones you need to catch and keep track of. So it's like your kids and, your personal life and things like that, or maybe taking care of yourself with working out. And those are the things that you prioritize and let the Tupperware parties and Pampered Chef party kind of thing go away.
And let's just talk about how you're handling all this is influencing your kids. They're seeing everything, right? And how you're reacting to being a single working parent, they're absorbing.
Absolutely.
So how have you been able to deal with it?
I think that they just know that they're loved. I try to balance the work, home, church, and everything. But more than anything, they know that if they just want to sit down for a hug, then that's what they'll get, and just have a little bit of time on the couch with mom. So I think that that's what they see, and I think that's what they're taking away. That just all the other stuff is the rubber balls, but loving each other is the glass ball.
How important is the relationship you have with your ex in all of this?
It's a very important part, because no matter what that relationship looks like or what your new family looks like, there's a dad in there, right? So one of the chapters is called Loving Your Ex, and it's a hard chapter. It was a hard chapter for me to write, to be honest, but it's important because if you say to your children, you're both your mom and your dad, and you're wonderful and amazing, then you really have to find a way to put your arms around that to really believe it, right? Because kids, most of what's important in this book is this idea that we can say all we can say to our children. We can put them in front of people to be influenced by them, but the bottom line is they're influenced by who we are, and they're influenced by us. So it's important that you have a healthy outlook with your ex-husband in that relationship.
How important is it to ask for help?
It's vitally important. I think as moms, and at least myself, I'm kind of an overachiever, and I like to do everything myself and think I can do everything myself. And I clearly can't. And when I'm overwhelmed, or I have a really big project, or something breaks that I can't fix on my own, I think it's okay to admit that you can't do it all. And you learn a lot from that too. You learn sometimes that you can do it yourself and you're stronger than you thought. And you learn sometimes leaning on a friend or somebody else also makes you stronger, because it teaches you to embrace everybody that's in your life and the gifts that they can give you.
And it's another great thing to teach your kids.
Yes.
And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, I don't know how to do this. Or it's okay to try to figure it out on your own too. What about comparing ourselves to other women, especially working moms who, I think Facebook could probably be the worst thing to look at, because you're looking at it going, wow, their life is perfect.
Absolutely, yeah. And I've never, since I've been a mom, social media has been around. I've never been a mother without social media present. So from pregnancy until now, I've had someone giving me advice, or somebody saying, this is how I do it, and this is how you should do it. So the comparison thing is huge, but I have to just say, you know what, I'm doing the best I can. And what works for one person isn't going to work for the other. And when I, zoom out, I see two healthy, happy little kids, and I say, it's fine, we're doing okay.
So do you all work for places where they're understanding? I mean, how important is that too?
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. And more, as there's more awareness of the mentally healthy worker and how much more productive that is in the workplace, the more companies are coming on board to understand that that's so important.
Isn't that refreshing?
It's wonderful.
I think that most of us, the pressure is from ourselves, though. I think that, you know, I feel like I'm not doing enough at work, and when I'm at work, I feel like I'm not doing enough at home. Not necessarily coming from my boss, but it's coming from my own desire to be the best that I can be at home and at work. So, but my office is very supportive.
Good, as it should be. Thank you, ladies, very much. My calendar is written in crayon. That's just part of the series. Thank you all very, very much. We will be right back with more Daytimes. Don't go away.